Hello everyone and welcome to Through Africa, where we discuss Africa in detail. It is me, your host, Mercy Bamgbala. Today we dive into the world of politics and elections in Cameroon and the Turkish development in the aviation sector. The Cameroon elections were held on 12 October 2025. A total of 13 candidates ran for the election, with the incumbent president Paul Biya of the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement running for the 8th term. Biya has been president since November 6, 1982. President Biya, who has been in power since 1982, won the previous election held in 2018. This followed a 2008 constitutional amendment that removed term limits, allowing him to run again. Many believe there is a high chance of the president winning this year's election. There have been discussions surrounding the president's health, particularly about the 92-year-old's fitness to rule. Biya, who has ruled Cameroon for more than 42 years, if re-elected, will be 99 years old by the time the next elections come around in 2032. The major opposition leader of the Front for the National Salvation of Cameroon, the FSNC, Issa Chiroma Bakare, called on the incumbent president to accept the end of his term 2 days after the election. Chiroma said in a video statement, quote, "Our victory is clear, it must be respected." While ELICAM, the Cameroonian Electoral Commission, has yet to release the results, as at the time of filing this report, Chiroma declared victory in the presidential election, calling on the president to accept defeat. The election results are set to be released by the 26th of October at the latest. The election, contested by 9 opposition candidates, was conducted in a single-round format where the candidate with the most votes wins. More than 8 million citizens were eligible to vote, but the turnout remains unknown. Some of the other candidates have already congratulated Chiroma. Biya is only the second head of state to lead Cameroon since its independence from France in 1960. He has governed in absentia for years, partly from Switzerland, where he and his wife Chantal are regular visitors. There are reports that presidential decrees are regularly signed on Biya's behalf by Ferdinand Ngogo, the Secretary General of the presidency. The world and Cameroon awaits results of the election as ELICAM continues the votes count. Bayraktar KIZILELMA, Türkiye's first national unmanned fighter jet, has scored a direct hit on its first live fire test. At the Akıncı Flight Training and Test Center in Çorlu, Tekirdağ, the KIZILELMA PT-3 prototype completed 2 successful missions, hitting both targets with accuracy and precision. Developed entirely with Bayraktar's own resources, KIZILELMA marks a huge step towards Turkey's defense technology. The latest version includes a stronger structure, upgraded electronics, and a new engine with afterburner, allowing it to fly close to the speed of sound and maneuver easily at high speeds. Its advanced radar system gives it the awareness needed for the toughest missions. The project began in 2021, and the jet made its first flight in December 2022, just 1 year after production started. Mass production is already underway, and KIZILELMA is expected to join the Turkish Air Force in 2026. KIZILELMA has also made aviation history, flying in formation with Bayraktar Akıncı and the Turkish Stars at the Technofest 2023, showing how piloted and unmanned aircraft can operate together in future air missions. And behind this success is Bayraktar, Turkey's export champion. The company earned $1.8 billion in exports in both 2023 and 2024, with 90% of its revenue coming from international sales. The company was named Champion of Exports for 2 years in a row and led Turkey's defense and aerospace exports from 2021 to 2024. In fact, Bayraktar alone made up 1/3 of the sector's export in 2023 and 1/4 in 2024. With export deals in 36 countries and the KIZILELMA taking flight, Bayraktar isn't just shaping Turkey's defense future, it's helping define the next era of global air power. And with that, we have come to the end of today's episode, where we have discussed the development in the Cameroon political scene and the development in the Turkish aviation sector. It is still me, your host, Mercy Bamigbola, and this is Through Africa. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.